I stumble, the cardboard box hits the pavement, spilling my life across the concrete. The crowd is too dense. Too chaotic. A sharp pain explodes in my right hand. I look down. A stiletto heel has just driven into the back of my hand, grinding skin against bone. The woman doesn't even notice. She, like everyone else, is surging toward the black SUV pulling up to the curb. I bite my lip to keep from crying out, cradling my throbbing hand against my chest. Through the wall of paparazzi, I see them. Quinn is clinging to a man's arm. She loves red. That crimson dress makes her look like a flame in the gray city, but the man beside her burns brighter. Xavier hates crowds. I can see the tension in his jaw, the way he turns his head away from the flashing lights. Yet, his arm is wrapped securely around Quinn, shielding her from the chaos. A reporter shoves a microphone into Quinn's face. Ms. Jeong, the proposal has been trending #1 for a week. As the woman who won Xavier Sterling's heart, how does it feel? Quinn smiles. It's perfect. Practiced. I feel so lucky, she says, her voice trembling just enough to sound sincere. That during the 2 hardest years of his life, I was the one by his side. Xavier Sterling. The golden boy of New York. Born at the summit. Except for those 2 years after the crash. When he was paralyzed. When the world turned its back on him and treated him like a broken toy. Anyone has more right to say that sentence than Quinn. She didn't just leave. She hopped on a private jet to Milan before the doctors even finished the surgery. I was the only one left in the wreckage. It is a blatant, disgusting lie, but Xavier doesn't correct her. He looks down at her, and his expression softens. He looks happy. He accepts the lie because he wants it to be true. He looks at her like a wildfire finally finding its river. Shutters click furiously. The press is eating up this moment of true love. Then, Xavier turns his head, his gaze cuts through the crowd, over the heads of the reporters, and locks onto mine. His eyes are ice cold. I don't look away. I stand there, amidst my scattered belongings, and I smile. It's a small, faint thing. But it's real. I feel light. Xavier frowns. Confusion flickers across his face. Actually, I am lucky too. I'm lucky that for those 2 hellish years, I was the one there. Because now, the debt is paid. Every last cent. My Uber keeps canceling. I crouch on the curb, pressing a hand into my stomach. The stress, the lack of food, my blood sugar is crashing. My stomach feels like it's twisting into knots. The hand that got stepped on is swelling up, angry and red. Blood is smearing onto my sleeve. Quinn really is special to him. I've known Xavier for years. Since we were kids. He's been linked to models, actresses, heiresses, but Quinn is the only one he ever claimed publicly. It makes sense. A second chance romance. The world loves a reunion. A horn blasts in front of me. I look up. A sleek black car has pulled up to the curb, inches from my knees. The tinted window rolls down slowly. Xavier. He's tapping his fingers on the steering wheel, looking bored. Stomach acting up again? He asks. My eyelashes flutter. He lets out a short, cruel laugh. His eyes are full of mockery. You deserve it. I lower my gaze. It's like we've traveled back in time. 2 years ago, this was how he treated me. He used to tell me that my existence was an act of charity. I finally get it. The softness, the dependence he showed me while he was recovering, it was all an act. He was just terrified I would leave him to rot in his own filth. I don't answer him. Behind me, the click-clack of heels approaches. Quinn hurries past me, opening the passenger door. Xavier, baby, sorry I'm late, she coos, sliding into the seat. Those reporters are vultures. You shouldn't have walked ahead, you could have blocked them for me. She reaches for her seatbelt and turns her head. She sees me, her voice dies in her throat. Her face goes pale, the color draining right out of her cheeks. She turns back to Xavier, her voice rising in panic. Xavier, drive. We're going to be late for the gala. Xavier frowns, sensing her shift in mood but not understanding why. I swallow the pain in my throat. I look up at him. This is it. The last time we will ever speak. I watched the live stream, I say softly. The setup. It was even more beautiful than the drafts you drew, except for the roses. But everything else was perfect. I pause, letting the words settle in the air between us. I hope you two have a long, happy life. The smile wipes off Xavier's face, his hand, resting on the open window frame, tightens. Visibly, the tendons in his forearm strain against the skin, turning bone white. Like he's hearing a curse instead of a congratulation, the platinum wedding band on his finger catches the street lamp's glare. It's blinding. I lower my eyes. I can't look at it. I can't look at the way he's looking at me. Sadie, Xavier says. His voice is low, vibrating with a threat I don't understand. You're going to regret this. He waits for a reaction. I give him nothing. He scoffs, a harsh, jagged sound. The engine roars to life. He slams his foot on the gas, and the black car tears away from the curb, tires screeching against the asphalt. I look up, watching the taillights bleed into the traffic. He drives like he used to when he raced supercars. Aggressive. Reckless. Even when I wish him well, he gets angry. The man is sick, but regret, no not this time. My Uber is never coming. I accept my fate, ready to limp to the subway, when my phone buzzes against my palm. One message, where are you? I hesitate. My thumb hovers over the screen, then I send the location. 30 minutes later, I'm sitting in the back of a plush, leather-seated SUV. My arm is extended, stiff and awkward. Reed is leaning forward, his eyes lowered, focused entirely on my hand. He's cleaning the wound where the stiletto pierced the skin.